Welcome to Salad. I'm Brad.
I'm Julian.
A little behind the scenes. Julian, I think, broke into my house last night. He did knock me unconscious. He did take me to some sort of location. I'm not sure where I am.
Yeah, it's not disclosed.
It's undisclosed.
Well, it's not. It hasn't been disclosed. It's been disclosed to other people, but not to you.
I woke up to a cold splash of water from a tin bucket. And I said, "What's going on?" Julian said, "Guess what? I figured it out."
Yeah, and now here we are. And, I finally... this comes at the end of a lot of experimentation for me. As you know, I'm into success, right? I mean, I don't think that's a secret. We're successul.
If we're being open about it, I actually am.
And
too.
I think that there's a misconception that success always means like traditional success, where it's like, I have the money and I have the big house and I have the best job. But that is the type of success that we've achieved.
Yes.
And I do find it to be really the only real one, because it's the one you can measure, right?
But yes, that is an objective, number that you can come up with and measure that.
Yeah. It's just number of rooms. I mean, I'm sorry. If I have more rooms than you, then I beat you.
It's pretty simple math. What you do is you take the number of rooms that you have and you divide that by 1, and then that is...
That's your total room count. So anyway, you and I, between us, have the most rooms of anyone I've heard of.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Nate Silver actually has been texting me about our whole system.
Oh my God. I can't stand him.
And I just want to take this opportunity to say, Nate Silver, if you want to talk shit, come say that shit to my face,
it's like,
Nate Silver.
For me, it's like, if you want to talk shit, then just get down and start speaking to my asshole.
Nate Silver, you come at me, there's going to be 538 hits.
Yep.
First hit, me hitting you.
Yep.
Second hit, me hitting you again. Almost all the hits are me hitting you. Except
537 of those hits. Or it's just a rapid series of punches.
Furious fists coming at you, Nate Silver. So,
538th hits you hitting the ground.
Yeah, right. I forgot to mention that part. That part was super important. If you're in New York City, it costs a little bit more to have any rooms. I know some people actually don't even have any rooms in New York.
Oh, that's why there's really very few successful people here when you get right down to it.
Right. It's the city of failure.
It really is. So success, to me, success is great. I love it. Thoughts?
Well, I just think that there is kind of this toxic culture around rooms. And in America, it's considered blasé to talk about how many rooms you have. You're not supposed to bring it up at dinner parties. You're not supposed to bring it up at soirees. You're not even supposed to bring it up at cotillions.
Yeah.
People will be so shocked. One or both of their monocles will fall directly out of their head and into their champagne glass.
It's like if we're at a dinner party and I mentioned that I hung up a painting I just bought in the other sunroom that isn't my favorite sunroom. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sorry that I have multiple sunrooms.
Yeah, whoops.
But I thought we're adults, We need to be able to talk about these things or we won't know how successful we are.
If you just have the one sunroom...
I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
First of all, just keep hustling.
That's the thing. If you get one sunroom and you say, okay... let me just rest on my sunroom laurels. Now I'm done. I've got one sunroom. Sun's coming in, looking real good. Now I'm done and I can quit working hard and I can retire.
That's actually a great segue into what I wanted to talk about because...
Wow.
Because I feel like most people are limited by themselves, right? It's like, I want to be successful, but then I hold myself back from success. Because I have the one sunroom and now I can sun. Now I can lay in the sun. Mm-hmm. And so I feel done, and I laid down, take a little nap, and that it's that type of attitude that really holds someone back from success and stops them from pushing themselves forward, and stops them from working 14 hours a day, and stops them from skipping pretty much all social interactions in order to just work harder. So you have to figure out what it is about yourself that is limiting in that way in order to prune it out. And so I've actually developed a method for doing that.
Oh my God!
Which I applied to my own life, and basically I'd like to share it with you and share it with our listeners and explore it today.
I would love that. Just real quick, does my blindfold need to stay on for now?
Yes.
Do I need to stay tied up?
That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
So the method is pretty simple. And it's this. You gotta date yourself. You have to be romantically involved with yourself.
And now I see why you wanted me to stay blindfolded and tied down, because if I had control over my limbs right now, they would just be going crazy. I'd be jumping up and down, celebrating, punching the air, really freaking out, doing a fun dance. I'd be looking at everything and just finding the beauty in that, rediscovering the meaning of objects.
Yeah, and I really want your senses to be limited in this case, so you can just kind of focus on the words and their meaning.
And the smell.
Yeah, and the smells. And I am sorry about that.
You know what? I don't care. If I deserve to be smelling a lavender room, we wouldn't need this
Yeah, we'd be in the lavender warehouse.
We'd be in the lavender warehouse. Dating, this might be extremely ironic. I don't know, but I have a complicated relationship with dating. Oh my God.
And that's one of the first things you're going to need to get over when you start dating yourself, is because, first of all, you have to put yourself out there in a place where you can meet you.
Oh.
And I think that's one of the hardest first steps.
That sounds very hard. And I am going to ask real quick, just doing my due diligence, can I not do that? Is that a possibility?
No.
Okay.
You are going to need to put yourself out there.
Got it.
Well, I guess that sort of is a good transition. So I met myself on just a dating app, Tinder.
Tip.
I saw that, so I was just, I was in a place where I was like, hey, I'm looking for connection. It doesn't necessarily need to be a long-term connection, but I do want to connect with somebody. And so I was in that space where I was ready to kind of like put myself out there and explore different things. And then I saw my own profile on Tinder. I saw Julian 30. I saw the pictures of me flexing. I saw the pictures of me paddling a boat. And so so the first thing you see that you learn about yourself is you see your pictures and you see your profile. And it's like, yeah, this guy's hot, and he's fun. He's playing a guitar with all of his friends. There's him in a circle of maybe 30 or 40 guys all playing guitar.
30 or 40 guys all playing guitar?
Yeah, just jamming out. And it's like, wow, this guy looks cool. But he's also ripped, he's also flexing. He's also putting a lot of effort into flexing, a series of different flexing poses. There's stuff that you can tell is, from a GoPro, where it's like, yeah, you're falling off of something, but you're holding a GoPro and you're screaming, but it's a happy scream. It's like, this guy's adventurous.
Yes.
This guy's fun.
Yes.
This guy is surrounded by animals.
Oh, I think you might have skipped over that one. Is there one where you're surrounded by animals? When you say animals, are you talking about like the other guys playing guitar? You can just tell like these guys are fucking animals. Or do you mean actual animals?
No, it's almost every one of the guys had a different exotic pet.
I see.
And so, there's a sugar glider, there's a parrot, there's, someone is riding a tiny horse. And they're all just jamming out on guitars. Like, these guys are fun. They know how to party. And I was like, yeah, swipe right.
Swipe right on that.
Yeah, so I swiped right. And then
swipe right on yourself.
And then I messaged myself and I was like, bring the ice, fun and 40. I just sent damn with a period.
Damn.
Just damn. I was like, wow, that's bold, but he's right. I am like, yeah.
That is a pretty good first message to send, I gotta say.
Just damn. Because I was looking at it, it really took my breath away. I was like, damn.
Damn.
So that's all I had to say. It was just damn. But that was really flattering to me when I got it.
What did you put in your profile? We've talked about the pictures.
Yeah.
But here's my problem with Tinder. It doesn't pose a series of questions like, what song do you want played at your funeral?
Yep.
What song do you want played at your dad's funeral?
Yep.
How lonely are you on a scale of 1 to 100? Favorite music, movies, books. If there was a clone of you, how hard would you bang it? And these are great questions that OkCupid asks you. And it's like, okay, I'm going to use this as a jumping off point to talk about my own funeral and just about what I would do with my own clone, as far as how freaky I am and how freaky presumably my clone would be.
Yeah.
But Tinder, it just gives you this blank space. And isn't that terrifying? Isn't that what Mark Rothko said, is there's nothing more terrifying than a blank canvas? I'm Mark Rothko. I don't know what to put in there.
Well, I mean, my profile is pretty sparse, I guess. So I agree with the sort of like blank canvas thing, which is why in my profile I pose a question.
Oh wow.
And that question is just simply, what would you do if the world didn't exist? And then I put in the hang loose emoji.
Whoa.
The hang loose.
And is that an answer to the question, or is it sort of like?
No.
I see.
It's just kind of being like, what would you... that's just kind of my Zen question. It's like, take the whole world. Think about the whole world.
Give me a second.
Yeah, really parse your way through it. Think about yourself.
Okay, got it.
Then think about the room you're in.
Yep.
Think about the series of rooms you're immediately surrounded by.
I can only imagine what they look like because obviously I am blindfolded, but I'm going to picture what it does smell like damp and like wet leaves, and like it might be a warehouse with busted windows or something, some abandoned building. But yeah, go on. Picture the whole world. Okay, I'm doing it in my mind's eye.
The town, the city, the suburbs of the city, the sprawl, neighboring towns. You got a state, neighboring states. The whole big country, neighboring countries. Now you're starting to wrap around the world. You got those other places, a whole continent.
What about, just don't make me picture the oceans.
Picture the oceans now. Then you're past the ocean, you're onto other continents. And now you have the dumb continents that are too far away. More dumb oceans.
Okay.
And that's the whole thing. Now take that whole thing. What if that was all gone? All of it.
Oh my God.
But now what do you do? There's not anything.
Hey, you know what? I'm cool with this, I guess. It's just me. What do I do? Well, I guess just kick back and chill. Hang loose.
That's right. Maybe call up 30 bros.
How?
Yeah, find 30 new ones.
Okay. It's very scary, but at the same time, well, now what is there to do? I don't have to worry about my job. I don't have to worry about writing poems to get that sweet cash. I don't have to think about other people. I don't have to think about other people's pets. I don't have to think about the news.
Oh my God, the news.
Oh my God.
Okay, now here's the secret. Now this is gonna fuck your shit.
Here we go.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
You already don't need to do that. You don't need to think about other people. You don't have to give a shit about anything. You don't have to read the news. You don't have to participate. You don't have to do any of that. The world's already gone.
If I wasn't tied down to this chair, I'd be beating the absolute shit out of you for not telling me this sooner. I'm going to admit this right now. And if you tell anybody, I'll fucking kill you. No offense. Mm-hmm. You'll be 538 feet underground with Nate Silver.
Yeah.
I do actually sometimes get a little bit stressed out. I don't know if that makes me weak. My therapist says it does.
Yeah, he's right.
I'm so stressed, and maybe the problem isn't work. It's everything except work.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I'm not paying any attention to that. I haven't even looked in the mirror for 7 years. I have no idea what I look like.
Literally, this is the whole point of dating yourself.
Wow.
It's to not just look into the mirror, because you look into the mirror, before you go on a date. You say, look in the mirror, I'm going to comb my eyebrows up.
Yep.
I'm going to make sure my eyebrows are nicely waxed.
Comb them right up.
I'm going to
comb them straight up.
I'm going to put some gel on my eyebrows, make sure they have a nice shape.
Hell yeah.
Tweeze that rogue eyebrow hair, really get the eyebrows nice. But then you go out on the date and you're like, okay, well, now what is it? Now I'm not reflecting anymore. I put reflection behind me. But when you are looking at yourself and you're on that date and you're like, I am making me horny right now. It's just a different level of self-reflection where you're like, yeah, this guy's got a body that can move and it's me. And it's like, this guy's working it on the dance floor and it's me. This guy just bought me these drinks and it's me.
Picturing this, is there any possible way that while I was knocked out, that you cloned me? And that I'm blindfolded and that maybe there's another me here, but that me sounds like you.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment.
Yes. But it's not...
Wait, no comment?
Yes.
So you are going to comment?
Yeah, I'll comment on it. The answer... I'm going to leave a comment, which is yes.
Oh my God. I'm going to upvote that because that's so cool. Who am I talking to right now? I can't... I'm trying to... Oh! I fell over in my chair.
Shh. You stay down as punishment.
I get that. I deserve
I'm sorry
this.
The ground is so wet.
So cold. It is so
cold. I really
cold.
was hoping this place would be nicer when I rented it.
I think you rented this?
Yeah.
I can feel broken glass.
I know.
In and around my face.
Well, I rented it for this purpose. I wanted to
fair.
kidnap you into a warehouse. So I was looking for some features that I thought would be fun. But I don't know. It's not super nice.
It hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, who am I talking to right now?
This is Julian.
Hey, man. What's up?
But just FYI, yes, there is a clone of you. Yes, it sounds like me.
Oh, man.
And maybe it'll chime in sometimes.
Oh, boy. I'm nervous to meet me and date me because here's a question, Julian. This is something you probably haven't even had to think about because you've got that swagger.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes... Not only do I get stressed, I let that stress make me nervous. And I go out on a date and I wet my jeans. I just wet the jeans.
This is exactly the type of problem that dating yourself is designed to solve. Because you're nervous for going on that date. You wet your jeans. Fine. You're eating spaghetti. While you're eating spaghetti, you get real nervous. You wet your jeans. And you have to keep your jeans under the table and pray that the waiter spills something on you or pray that something will make you need to get up real fast and you pull the whole tablecloth with you and wrap it around.
Yes.
You run to the bathroom. Maybe you can get to the spare jeans you brought in your bag and you can change them under the table without anyone noticing. But then the thing you realize when you're on a date with yourself is you notice when you wet your jeans. Yeah, of course you do. You can smell it.
Oh, you can absolutely smell it if I wet my jeans.
So you're out on a date. You're dating this hot guy. The guy's nervous. He wets his jeans.
Whoops.
And the thing you do is you forgive him.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because you realize that you're doing that to him.
That's true.
You're like, I'm nervous about dating me because I'm so great. But I don't need to be nervous because I'm so great.
Wow.
So you forgive yourself. And now you're not nervous. Then you don't wet your jeans the second time. You do it the first time, yes.
Yeah, well, for sure. That's why I'm wondering, is it possible to maybe go on some sort of practice date?
No, that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the thing. There's no practice dates.
Okay.
Imagine if you went on a practice date with a regular beautiful woman.
Right. I almost always do that.
You don't need a practice date with yourself. I mean, because you'll see yourself and you can't hide from yourself. You'll know all the nervousness. You'll see through all the flaws. You're sitting down at a table to a spaghetti dinner for two with yourself. And you have to lay it all out there when you're in a romantic relationship with anyone. You have to lay it all out there.
You do?
Yes. If you're going to dip your toe into this relationship game, and I pray that you do, starting with yourself is a great way to do it.
For the listener, Julian is dipping my toes in some sort of gelatinous substance right now. Is this meant to be a symbol, or is this... What is it?
It's witch's eyeballs.
What?
This is her brain.
Oh, he's putting my hand in... Oh, it feels like grapes, but I know it's eyes. That sucked, and this sucks. This all sucks. Can you just, maybe put my shoes back on, or maybe...
Sure, but you're not going to be happy about what's in your shoes.
Oh, this is squishy. This is squishy too. Oh,
it's her sloughed off skin.
Oh, wow.
Her skin's sloughed off. It's her skin. She put a curse on you. And she says, your skin's my skin now, and I'm sloughing it off.
Who is she? This witch?
She's a witch. She's a witch.
Is she single?
No.
Fuck.
You go on a date with yourself.
Yeah.
I dated myself for 3 years. We were pretty serious.
You date for 3 years? Is this one date? Is this several dates broken up into 3 years?
That would be a series of dates.
Wow.
And in the beginning, it's pretty it's pretty casual. You go out for a spaghetti dinner.
We talking about attire here? Casual, like casual clothes?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm almost always wearing
sweatpants.
Shirt with a stain on it. You want to let them know that it's not high priority for you.
Right.
2 years in, I'm wearing a tux every night.
That makes sense.
I'm like, let's come over to my place, watch TV. I'll get a bottle of champagne. I'll be in a tux. Then I say, great, I'm already there. I'm wearing the tux too.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, early on, you want to be like, I don't give a shit about this. Fuck you. I could take or leave you. You have no value to me. I'm doing this. Entertain me. If you're not entertaining enough, I'm going to split.
I've basically already been doing that. So I'm halfway there. Unless there's more than 2 steps in between sweatpants and tuxedo. I mean, if it's a gradient.
No, it's pretty much just straight to tuxedos. I mean, there's not a lot of a gradient. It's like after maybe 5 dates or so, you say, well, I have 5 of these dates. I could take or leave this. This super sucks. And during that 6th date, you show up in a tuxedo. You say, I'm so serious about you. And from now on, it's only you and me all the time. You go to like Julio's or like Papa Sal's or just like a place where you can get like a nice spaghetti dinner. And then you wait for the spaghetti to come. And then once the spaghetti gets there, you rip off your sweatpants and your T-shirt. You have a tux underneath. And you say, this is me. I'm serious now. You point at yourself in the face. You say, I'm pointing at you now. Now it's just you and me.
No offense, but I am going to say I don't learn from someone teaching me, okay? I learn from doing the thing.
Okay.
Here's what I need from you.
Yep.
You can leave me here on the ground as long as you want. I'll just eventually doze off and whatever. But when you think that I'm on the verge of death from starvation or something, I want to wake up on a date with myself.
Okay.
And I want you to put maybe like an earpiece in, or I want you to hide behind a chair at the table next to me and sort of Don Quixote this whole thing for me.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be your Don Quixote. I'll tell you what to do. I would like to be behind I would like to be in a plant costume with a walkie-talkie.
Copy that.
Yes, copy that.
Okay, copy you. Okay.
Okay, copy.
Copy that.
All right, I copy.
Okay.
Reading you loud and clear.
Hey, I've got eyes on nothing because I'm blindfolded. Do you copy?
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's try it out now. So I'm gonna put in your earpiece.
Okay.
Okay, here's your earpiece.
Okay, thank you. Not just wake me up.
No, I have to tape it to your chest. Okay.
Ow.
Taping it in.
Ow.
All right. Now, if they pat you down, they will notice this. Okay.
Oh, this is like a mob-owned Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess if that's what it takes to go on a date, the mob and I have a complicated relationship. But hey, if date has to be spaghetti, then date gonna get spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean it's the most romantic food. So, listen, I don't want to freak you out. But I'm gonna give you a pistol. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. See this?
Well, no.
Right,
Do you want to take my blind? Okay.
No, I'm just gonna put it in your mouth. Okay. You feel this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is a snub-nosed revolver.
Okay.
Okay, it's loaded. There's 6 bullets in it.
Uh-huh.
It's easy peasy.
Oh, it's crazy.
You pull back the hammer, you point it at the thing that's gotta die, and you pull this. You feel that with your tongue?
Uh-huh.
We call that a trigger, Brad. Okay, this one's pretty tight, so you're gonna have to squeeze. Squeeze, okay? Don't pull it. Squeeze it. Whole hand. All right, breathe out. Squeeze it. And I'll tell you what, one of these, it's all it takes. All right, now I'm gonna tape this somewhere secret. You know the place.
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm gonna tape it.
My boot, under my boots.
It's under your boots.
Well, one of my boots.
Now this is gonna make you walk weird.
Yeah, like under the sole of my boots.
It's under the sole of your boot. Your foot's like. You're going to have to adjust your gait, okay? Yes. They might pat you down. If they pat down the bottom of your boot, they're going to notice it. Oh. That's why I'm giving you this, okay? You ever use one of these?
Oh, wow.
This is a butterfly knife.
Okay, I think I got the hang of it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing... All right.
Okay.
Yeah, does that look...
Here's what you do.
I can't see myself, but am I doing cool tricks right now?
You are, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Here's what you do.
Yes.
You open it.
Yep.
You push in hard. Put it full force, firm grip. Push in, full force. Push from the shoulder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Twist your body into it. Lean in with your body. You're gonna feel first a little bit of resistance, and then no resistance as the knife goes in.
Wow, this
is a lot of resistance
genuinely
as your
gruesome.
Hand hits the person's chest. Okay.
Wow.
You do that, and then what do? You twist.
Apologize.
It.
Oh, twist it.
You twist it and you apologize. You be polite. You twist it, it opens the wound. Okay, you pull it out, the wound closes up. You leave it in, the wound's closed. You twist it, it opens it up. Okay, the blood comes out, Brad. Brad?
Yeah?
The blood comes out. You're going to feel the blood ooze over your fingers. You ever felt that before?
I did. Well, I thought I did, but it turned out to just be maple syrup. It was a Halloween thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I feel the blood. Okay.
It's just like you remember, and I'm doing it now. Okay. Here's what it feels like.
Okay, so it feels like this.
And then I twist it. Feels like maple syrup. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to hide this too.
That was good.
Now, do you always wear your hair up like that?
Usually.
Wear it down.
Okay.
Wear it down. I'm gonna undo your bun.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tape this to the back of your neck, the butterfly knife.
Okay.
All right, now if they pat you down, they will find this.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's why I'm giving you these.
Oh, whoa.
This is a suicide pill.
You gave me 3?
Yeah. Okay, now, there's basically 2 ways you could use this thing. Well, I'm going to say there's 3 ways you could use this thing.
That's way more. That's 2 more than I thought.
Well, that's why I'm giving you 3, okay?
Yes.
One is you can take it yourself and die. All right? That's kind of what you'd call the primary use case.
Sure.
Okay, option 2. You can trick someone else into taking it. If they pat you down, they'll find these. They'll say, this looks like suicide pills. You say, no, it's for my headache. They go, oh, I have a headache. And they just gulp it down.
And that way, technically, that is suicide. You're not culpable for that.
And that's the jigsaw loophole. And that makes you technically not a murderer.
The jigsaw loophole?
Yeah, if you get people that kill themselves or each other, then you're not a murderer. You're totally fine. Can't press charges.
Is that actually part of the movie Saw?
Yeah, that's part of Saw. He's not technically a murderer.
Wow.
Okay, option 3 is you can try to toss it into someone's mouth like you're playing beer pong or whatever.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If they're yawning real big, you can just try to throw it in there.
Throw it in there?
And they'll probably swallow it. Anytime anything gets into my mouth, I pretty much swallow it right away.
Yeah,
Almost everyone does that.
It's just impolite if you don't.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, boy. I'm just going to leave these in your hand, I guess.
That's fine.
Okay.
I actually have a little thing on my keychain where you can, put pills, and it's very discreet.
Yep.
So I can put it in there next to anti-anxiety medication.
That sounds perfect.
I'm hoping that it looks at least a little bit different.
No, pretty much not.
Oh.
What's yours look like? It's a little circle?
Yeah, that's a little circle. That's it. That's its only distinguishing characteristic.
This one's a little circle.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
Cut that front shit out. I mean, you're going to be eating spaghetti. They will spot that a mile away.
Oh, that's a classic tell.
That's a classic tell.
Yeah. All right.
So what are you going to wear this? A little striped shirt and a beret?
What's wrong with my striped shirt and beret and neckerchief?
Oh, my God.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
It's a little French, okay? You're going to be eating spaghetti, and they will spot that a mile away. Okay, I'm going to give you this. It's sort of like...
This feels like a gift card?
Yeah, it's a gift card.
Let me just feel it. To Nordstrom's?
To Nordstrom. Well, Nordstrom Rack.
Thank you. This is just for new clothes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What else were you going to give me?
Let's see. You have your earpiece. You have this little snub nose 38 under your boot. You got a butterfly knife taped to the back of your neck behind your hair. You're holding 3 suicide pills.
How do I look?
Well, you look dirty and wet, and you're on the ground like a fool.
Well, guess what? If I'm superficial, then I don't want to date me anyway, so...
Perfect.
Good. This is me.
So you want to try to look worse?
Yeah. However you want to go about doing that, I put my looks in your hands.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll just put glasses on you.
Wow, it's going to make me look like a fucking nerd, but all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's try out this walkie-talkie, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to walk over here.
Hey, Chet. Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, copy you.
Okay. I can hear you copy Brad.
Okay, now switch to 2.
Okay, switching to
We want to
2.
keep 1 clear.
Okay.
Okay, on 2.
Okay, switching to 2.
Okay, I'm going 10-1. That means bathroom.
Okay, I'm going 10-2. That means number 2 in the bathroom.
Correct.
I'm learning the lingo. What other cool lingo can I learn? Is there one for, taking care of business?
So every now and then people will accidentally say 10-100, and it's pretty much always funny to everybody. Because what does that mean? That's a big question mark. What are you doing in there?
Well, I guess it sounds like 100 pisses or 50 shits, my dude.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let's keep this channel clear.
Copy that. Back to 1.
Okay, let's back
Switching.
to 1.
And you say switching.
Okay, so switch to 1.
Okay, now you
Switch to
know
1.
the lingo. That's it. On 1.
Okay, I'm 1.
Copy. I'm on 1.
All right, copy.
Copy that.
Let's keep this one clear.
Okay, I copy you.
Copy that.
Copy
Copy
that.
you, copying.
Copy.
Copy.
I guess I'll see you or not see you at this date if you want to just let me.
Oh, yeah. Let me put on my bush suit. All
Yeah.
right. I'm just going to wiggle into this little shrub.
We also, I think, need to wait a few days for me to starve, right?
Oh, I always eat before a date.
Oh. Are you going to feed me then?
Okay.
Oh, you just kicked me in the mouth.
That's right.
I see. You're going to feed me your foot. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, I had that one coming. I'm just going to spit out a couple teeth.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you these.
Ow! You didn't need to punch me right where you stabbed me.
Didn't I?
That's true.
Hey.
Is there anything else you need to give me? And it better not be another kick or punch.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's do the date.